In this video, the total Honda Civic Type R was supposed to be running, but instead, there were some unexpected issues that were stopping me to get this car on its wheels again. And not only that, there were some things which were just dumb. But in the end, after some finishing touches, this car should be running soon. And if you wonder where you get cars like these, you can check out Pickles. They have a bunch of different auction vehicles available on their website, which can include sports cars and normal cars. So if you're looking for something similar like this, you can check them out. But first, let's address some issues that we haven't really confronted yet. A very good morning to everyone. So, there's nothing really much I'm going to be doing here. Instead, I will be addressing the seatbelt issue since there's basically no seatbelts in this car right now. So what I'm going to do is scan the car because I need to check if I need to replace or fix the airbag module. So I have to scan, see if it has any fault codes stored, and we'll see where that goes. Hopefully it should be fine. I got the scan tool, borrowed from my college. Thank you very much again. Let's have to plug it in, see what we got. 9 codes on SRS though. It doesn't seem like it's showing any codes for the module. Everything not connected for the side impact sensors, both sides. Okay, now see if I clear. I don't think the ABS stuff will clear, but we'll see what can clear. Everything else is cleared except for these. There's how many codes still? 9 codes. And it's due to the crash sensors at the front and the stuff not being installed on the left and right. Okay, that's good. So it cannot erase the SRS stuff. It's literally just the SRS lights. Okay, ABS light is off. Okay, let's give it a quick start. I'll break us to the floor because I removed the caliper on one side. So yeah, literally like nothing. I can see it all the way down. So I just need to reset the seat belts. Luckily, yeah. See, brake fluid level too low. IG1 circuit open. Yeah, it's literally like nothing. I'm just pressing on air. Also, got some seat belts ready. Both the seat belts to be replaced. Not really replaced. Repaired, and hopefully should be good. Oh, you like the seat belts? I don't really like the smell though. They're stinky. So yeah, I'm gonna chuck this in my car, and then send it off to repair. And hopefully everything should be good. I am concerned about the crash sensors though. Not sure if they need to be programmed or something. We'll see. And before I headed out, I decided to fix the wiring issue. And fixing it was quite simple. I just crimped both sides of the wire together and then put some heat shrink over it, and it's done. And after that's done, I'm just going to use an electrical wiring tape to cover up the wires. And after that, I'm just going to rewire it back and it should be good. Alright, I'm back again on another weekend. We need to start to get this car running. So the main plan for today is hopefully get the seatbelts in. Since both of them finally got resetted, later I'll go grab them. And then we need to fill up the coolant and hopefully run the car to temperature. And if it runs to temperature, I'm gonna bleed the brakes since I opened this side, and then should be able to drive the car. Well, at least try to drive the car. See if everything's good. Then after that, then we'll install all the body panels. As long as I can see it run and move on all its full wheels and run to temperature, then we're good. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, as you can see, seatbelts here, they're finally not locked. But basically, these are resetted, so now I'm gonna get the seatbelts in, but it shouldn't take too long. As many of you guys might know, getting these seatbelts in and out is actually quite easy. Firstly, you need to remove the interior trims to expose its mounting spot. Remove the balls that we screwed in back into their mounting holes, and reinstall the seatbelt the same way we took it out. And obviously, the same goes for the other side. Now that the seatbelts are in, I'm gonna get some coolant. Well, some temporary coolant. For now, I'm gonna be using these long life coolant from Shell, but I do have some original Honda coolant, which is in this box. But for now, I'm gonna be putting these in for temporary use, and it should be good. Oh, I can finally start the car, run it to temperature. Well, I thought this was gonna be smooth, but instead, life got other plans. That's going straight to the floor. Okay, that's great. Bruh. While filling this up, guess what I found? There's a hole in my reservoir. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Now I don't know what to do. Now there goes all the coolant on the ground. Guess I should clean it up first. Now, to be honest, I don't know how did I not realize this, even though I've removed this reservoir twice. But sometimes, we kind of miss the small stuff. And that's fine. But luckily, I got a solution. Coolant reservoir has a hole, which I have to find out a way to change. Well, luckily I got one new ordered in. As you can see, there's a hole right there. I don't know how I did not realize that hole, but now I do. So I got one coming in. Still should arrive by today, but for now, I think I should get that reservoir out, funnel it all back into the original bottle, and then I shall get the rims out since I do plan to get a car driving today. Alright, let's go. Again, just a simple stuff. Just a few bolts and disconnect the hoses, and it's out. Alright, got the tank out. As you can see, there's a hole right here. I still don't know how I missed that, but now yeah, how the heck did I miss that? I have no idea, but now, at least I know. I need to change it. Should have checked it when I removed it. Well, at least there's a new one coming in. Alright, now that that coolant reservoir is out, I need to get those rims in the corner out, hopefully. Let's see if I can get them out. Now, to be honest, this mess has been bugging me quite a bit, so it's quite good and satisfying to see this mess get cleared up. I mean, after all, in the end, this is a house, not a workshop. And not only that, I think my neighbors are wondering what exactly am I doing at my house. I mean, I don't think there's many houses out there with specifically damaged car parts in their carporch. A short while after this, the new reservoir has finally arrived. Alright, surprisingly, the reservoir arrived quite fast, which is pretty good. Now we'll just open it up, make sure that there's no holes, and then we'll install this in. Tank looks good. I don't see any visible damage. It's just quite dirty, so I'm going to clean this up, and then we'll get it back in. Alright, got some coolant in, not all of it. And the manual states is around 8 liters, so for now, I'm just gonna get a battery in from my car, and then we'll start it up, let it bleed itself with the water pump, and then we'll fill in more. It should be good. And in the next few moments, I realized there's something quite wrong with this car. Right, time to give this baby a quick start. It's been a while since I've heard it. Okay, seems good. Engine lights off, that's good. Yes, the engine light is off. Oh. Engine light is off. We have airbag light, traction control light, parking brake issues. Yeah, just brake fluid. Let's watch this baby run. Sounds way quieter though. It's not too bad. Airbag light does concern me a bit. Might need to clear some codes for that. Belt is doing fine. I don't see it having free play at all. It looks quite good. Radiator fans not on yet. Might be because the car is still warming up. And this is the moment where I realized something was wrong. Coolant temps. Right. Gonna try to start it one more time. Ace. The thing is, the coolant gauge is not really like showing anything, which is odd. So instead, I decided to fill up the coolant a little bit more. We'll try again. Well, hopefully this car doesn't overheat. But in the end, still nothing. Flat. And then I decided to test the radiator fans. Spin up. Just now started the car. Coolant fans are not spinning, even though I turned on the AC, which is not so good, which makes me suspect that we might have a wiring issue of some sort up along here, somewhere down the line, since the crash sensors are also not communicating when I first scanned it, so it's not too good. Since I do suspect that the wiring has issues, I have to double check to see if the horns work. Since the wiring to the horns is should be okay, where it should work. It does work. Now that doesn't make sense. If the fans don't spin, that's not good. Wiring does reach. What? Alright, since some of you guys might not know what exactly is going on, I'll be giving a quick explanation. As we know, the coolant temperature gauge is not showing any reading at all, which could be caused by one of these temperature sensors here and here. But mainly the important one is the sensor mounted on the thermostat here, which allows coolant to recirculate in the engine to heat up or flow to the radiator to cool down. If this sensor were to not function, the ECU would not know what's the temperature of the coolant inside of the engine. And because of that, the ECU could max out the radiator fan speed, or the fans wouldn't work at all. Even though the thermostat will open to allow the coolant to flow through the radiator, without the radiator fans working, the coolant wouldn't cool down due to no airflow. So, the solution to diagnosing this problem is to directly check the reading with a scan tool to see if the sensors is functioning or not. If the reading is stuck or there's no reading at all, basically it will go into a last resort mode, or basically it wouldn't work at all, which could cause the engine to overheat and engine boom. But since I don't have a scan tool right now, I'm just gonna be putting this aside. Alright, for now, got Tango here. I still don't know what's wrong with the thing going on, but for now we'll get the brakes bled. Made this 2 bottles, just put it on, bleed it should be good. Now, to bleed brakes for cars, not just this car but any car, is quite simple. Firstly, attach your hoses to your bleeding nipple on the caliper. Next, have a friend to press the brake pedal until it's solid. After that, tell him to hold that position and keep pressure on the pedal. And while he's maintaining that pressure, you can open the bleeding nipples and allow brake fluid to flow out. And when you release, your friend should be able to feel the pedal getting lighter, and make sure that he presses the pedal all the way down. And after that, you can tighten the bleeding nipples and refill the reservoir with new fluid. After that, you can rinse and repeat this until the fluid is clear and there's no bubbles when bleeding. And after that, you're done. Alright, we're back again. It's the next day, and luckily, just yesterday night, I got, hold on, let me get it. Got an Autel. Got it from a viewer, a guy that watches my videos. I didn't know he watches my videos. A cool guy though, his name is Ahmad Alif. Very cool guy, big shout out to you. He also owns a workshop, so if you want to check it out, you can see it's called Botak Autoworks. B-O-T-A-K Autoworks. Alright, let's get this car scanned and hopefully find out what's the problem, because I need to check the sensors and everything. While I'm doing that, I also need to clear the codes. Alright, let's do that. Alright, first this battery in. Then plug it in. Luckily there's light. Oh, difficult doing with one hand. Hey. Almost forgot, you need the key to start the ignition, which is pretty obvious, but I forgot. Make sure that everything's updated. I'm pretty sure I updated everything. Oh, that's a bunch of faults. Body electrical has a fault. What? Okay, this is a problem. Let's open this. Okay, let's erase the codes. Yes. DTC clear failed. Alright, found it. I forgot ECT stands for engine coolant temperature sensor. So I'm gonna get those up. Show selected. Start the car. Should change. And you watch these change. The temperature should be around 80 stable. So let's just see. I hope the engine just doesn't start knocking randomly. I just need trust. Oh, there's coolant. Okay. There is a coolant temperature. Okay, that's good. That means this car can rev. Let me hear this. Oh, the turbo sounds nice. Come on. You're almost there, man. Alright, just now, I saw this turn to on. Like, hard to see. But it did go on. Well, if I maybe rev it up a bit. hear the turbo. Damn, sounds good. Oh, fans on. Yes, it's on. It spins. Okay, the engine runs to temperature. That's good, that's good, that's good. Yes! That's one good thing. Now it's just the airbags. While I'm at it, here's what it sounds like on the outside. Alright, I've decided after some R&D that I need to reset the airbag module, which is a little bit annoying to reach, but kind of have to. That's most likely the reason why the codes aren't clearable. That's what I suspect, since I only resetted the seatbelts and that's it. So gonna get a module out, hopefully can reset it by tomorrow, get it in, get everything in, clear the codes. If everything is good, all the body panels can go on and the car can drive. Well, let's get that out first. Alright, gonna disconnect the battery first so I can let the SRS module to discharge so that it can shut off, or else it might activate some stuff thinking it's in a crash again. But overall, should be okay. Now, I've never really removed any car's interior, so I'm quite afraid I might snap some stuff. But let's just hope that this is a smooth process. And yeah, for a little bit of fun, a little bit of experience, see how it goes. Alright, let's get this out. Now, the surprising part about removing this interior is the fact that it's quite simple to remove. It's literally just held in by several clips and a bunch of screws, which is not too bad. But obviously you do need to be a little bit observant to know which part to remove first, but overall it's quite a straightforward process. Free, I don't need to remove this whole thing, but I can reach the module now. Alright, as you can see, I've made space for me to reach the module over there. So I think it's finally time that we try to get that module out. It wasn't actually too bad to remove this center console. It's my first time removing a center console, so I'm surprised I didn't snap anything. Yeah, looks good. Alright, let's get that module out. Yes, got the module out. Alright, now that I got the module out, I think I'm gonna start to get this skirt in, and maybe if I have time, try to adjust that heat shield since it's not really bolted on. It's too hot. It's warm a bit. Okay, gonna get this very dirty F8 skirt. Luckily it's fine, got it same place as S2 auto parts, so very nice. Just gonna replace this one. And yes, I'm removing the Mugen kit since I'm not really a big fan. For the other side, most likely just gonna remove the Mugen kit thing since it's just a bolt on and it should be good. Now to remove this side skirt, it's quite simple. There's just a few screws at the wheel arch area, both for the front and the rear. And then right behind the side skirt, there are a bunch of mounting clips directly clipped onto the frame. And lastly, after removing the mounting clips underneath, the side skirt can come off. And maybe leave 1/10 of a football field behind. And right after that, you can just bolt it on the same way you took it off. Now that the left side is in, I'm going to be removing the right side Mugen skirt, because having both of them different is just going to trigger my OCD. So after removing the mounting clips below, I can start peeling away this skirt, which is just stuck on with double-sided tape. And as you can see right under the skirt, there's just this big buildup of dirt, which I'll clean on a later date. And lastly, I need to properly mount the top heat shield for the turbocharger and the cat. Don't ask me why I didn't mount this in the first place. To be honest, I don't know. And after the inlet pipe is out, we can finally mount the heat shield, which did take a little bit of persuasion, but it got in. Alright, unfortunately, cannot bend back the other heat shield at a cat, so instead, I'm just gonna install everything back. At least I got this heat shield in, so it's pretty good. Alright, car's front end is done. Well, just the heat shield stuff, nothing much. Now it's just the waiting game of the SRS airbag module, and then I think that's all. Once I get the module in, if I clear the codes with the Autel, and everything is good. Body panels go on. Well, luckily I've already installed this skirt, which was friggin' annoying to install, but overall that's good. After that, body panels, headlights, rear arch, wheels, and should be done. Yeah, that's it. Alright. And unfortunately couldn't install this because I tried to bend it back since it's just a heat shield, but it couldn't fit. So I might have to get a new one, unfortunately. One goes to bin. So yeah, that's all for this weekend. But next is gonna be me on a weekday because I want to get this car done, so I have a video for you guys. So yeah, see you on a different day.